What's up, guys? We're here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you a test that I was running for Shadow because I really wanted to figure out what would be the best leveling build if I started a brand new league start, fresh, with no currency, all of these things. No, yeah, obviously not twink leveling, but from the ground up, just see what would be the best. And there was some builds floating around and some ideas that were floating around, and we settled on explosive concoction. So big shout out to Fubgun, big shout out to some of these other suggestions from people. This is kind of inspired from that, even though that this kind of build isn't designed for a Shadow. I wanted to see if I can make it work, right? Because I play Shadow, I play Trickster, I play Saboteur, so I wanted to see, like, man, is there another way I could take the leveling strategy for Shadow and just have the fastest way to get through a league start to get to maps and then just really enjoy switching over and playing something else. So I can tell you, I've tested this. You guys just saw the footage before the intro of the video, and explosive concoction is definitely it. So I have a POB here, guys, so I'm going to go over absolutely everything, including the tree, but let's go ahead and break down gear first. So before we really get into anything, like, the gear is pretty self-explanatory. One of the best things about playing explosive concoction and poison concoction prior to this is that we don't require a weapon. We don't need a weapon. We can scale the damage through our trees, scale the damage through just like the gems that we have skilled with this, and we don't require a weapon, which makes leveling through the campaign just so much easier. Then all we really have to worry about on here is just mainly attack speed is the main thing that we want, as well as just resistances and life. Those are and then move speed on our boots. Those are only the really things that we need from all of the gear pieces to really make this build just really, really good. Probably the hardest affix that we really need to get is the increased attack speed. But besides that, like, everything else is pretty easy. You just want resistances and life, and you are good to go. You could even do this either way that you guys want. Like, there's a lot of green gems, so I went for more of an evasion base here. But if you can get the slots in ES, I would definitely just go ES, because that's what Shadow, like, ES just feels better than evasion. I don't know why. You guys let me know down in the comments, but ES just feels better than evasion. That's just my personal opinion. But because we use so many green gems, it's just easier on the evasion gear. So this is where we're at. Now, outside of the gear, let's go into the skill choices here. I break everything down, guys. We go from the beginning of the game with Cobra Lash all the way to the end game. I'm going to show you guys all of it. It's pretty straightforward, very, very easy. So we're going to do Cobra Lash as soon as we start the game. Chance to poison, and then as soon as you get volley, you get this early after, I think, the first quest. And then boom, you're good to go. Just rock volley. You could also do void manipulation here if you really want as well. Those are both really, really good. So you could do void manipulation if you want and just kind of toggle between the two. It's totally up to you. Cobra Lash is just such a really good skill. And then we have shield charge with faster attacks momentum. This is just your move to get around. Very, very easy to get in the middle of Act 1. Frost Blink is your other movement skill you get right after the first, like, quest, I believe. And then Precision as soon as you can get it, just for some more accuracy. And then Sniper's Mark, which really makes the build shine. I think we ended up killing that boss in the beginning without even using Sniper's Mark, but this makes the Poison Concoction and Explosive Concoction just way, way better. Now, after you get through Act 1, and as soon as you hit 12, or excuse me, I believe it's 12. Yeah, I believe it's 12. Yeah, 12, you're going to switch to Poison Concoction, and you want to do lesser multi-projectile with volley. This is just insane. You'll drop your weapon, you throw a shield on, you should already have a shield, and you're good to go. This is a setup that you're going to use the whole time. The other great thing about using this particular leveling strategy is, like, you don't really need more than a 3-link. If you happen to get a 4-link, then you're going to be way better, but you could do this just on a 3-link. So we got Poison Concoction with lesser multi and volley. Same thing, shield charge is the same, Frost Blink is the same. We're going to add Herald of Ash for a little bit more damage. And then we got Sniper's Mark still. Then once you hit level 28 is when you're going to get explosive concoction, and that's when you're going to swap. And then you're going to do greater volley or just regular volley. Like if you don't have greater volley, that's okay. You can use regular volley, like this is totally fine. But if you happen to get your hands on a greater volley, then the build is just much better. I don't have one just yet, so right now I'm rocking explosive concoction with lesser multi, elemental damage with attacks, and regular volley. So like this is still just fine. But if you get a greater, just swap it for regular and you're good to go. Shield charge is the same. Frost blink is the same. Herald of Ash, and now we add haste. Now you may or may not have the mana to run all three of these, so what I would tell you to do is run Herald of Ash for damage, and then you can pick either haste for the increased move attack speed or precision for accuracy, whichever one you like, doesn't really matter. Then on Sniper's Mark, as soon as you get Mark on hit, at 38, then Sniper's Mark is just insane, but until then you just manually cast it and you're good to go. And that's the setup all the way through the campaign, guys, into early maps. You don't even need a 5 or 6 link, excuse me. You are good to go. Now let's go over to the tree real quick, because there is some changes here. So when you first start, you're going to go Cobra Lash, and you're going to go through and take all the extra chaos damage nodes. So you're going to grab Coordination, and we're taking Blood Siphon for the life. And then we're going to come over here and take Fangs of the Viper. And then we're coming down here and just taking Dexterity nodes, because this is all you're going to need until you hit 12. And because we're going to be heading south of the tree here. But this is all you really need. You are going to respec one time. The time that you're going to respec is when we move all of these chaos nodes off, and we're going to change. So when we leave at Cobra Lash, we go to Poison Concoction. You can leave these nodes on because we are still using a poison skill. So you can leave these on, but we're going to see us go all the way south. We're going to take these 3 points in here for more accuracy and attack speed. Then you're going to come down and lead up to here because we need to get down to these nodes over here. So you're just taking more dexterity nodes. Pretty straightforward. And then when you hit 28, then we're going to come down here and things get real spicy. We're going to be taking precise technique. We're also taking point blank for even more damage. Then we're going to be grabbing the bread and butter here with the fire mastery. Crit strikes do not inherently ignite. 100% increased damage with hits against ignited enemies. And we got burning brutality and then all the attack ignite chance. Then we're also taking a bunch of the accuracy notes here with accuracy mastery. And this is kind of where we're at. Now, this is where the respec happens when we switch over to explosive concoction. We're going to lose the 4 nodes here. We're going to take 2 nodes here, and we're just going to add them in down here. So it's a 4-point respec. Should be pretty easy as soon as you get the points. You get a few respec points just from through the campaign. I think it's 20 something of them. So you should be able to do this by the time you hit 28. If you can't, try to get them with currency. Otherwise, just keep the points in and follow the tree until you can respec them, and then you're good to go. Now from here, we got level 50. We're going to be adding in thick skin for life, elemental mastery swap, and then we're going to add in mana mastery for the reservation here, which is just fantastic. And then once you hit to 60 and you're at the end of the campaign, add life mastery. You're going to add a little bit of leech. You're going to add the attack speed in here for multi-shot. You're going to grab the mark mastery stuff for your sniper's mark. Then you're going to grab some more leech and then just some more life. And that's it. You are done. Now, I purposely wanted to also try this because I'm not taking any ascendancy yet. So I wanted to see if I could do this regardless of the ascendancy that I'm choosing to see if like any of this would or would not affect it. So I think you're going to be able to do this just fine without any ascendancy that you're picking. And if you do tries to pick, if you're going to be a trickster, if you're going to be an assassin, it doesn't matter. Just go take the nodes that you're going to be using for whatever your build you're going to be switching to in the end game. So if I was going to be a trickster, because that's mainly what I play, I would probably be taking one step ahead for defense, polymath, and then I'll come down to escape artist. And from here, it kind of is up to you. You could do swift killer, or spellbreaker would actually probably be really good for this spell suppression chance, which is great. So that's probably what I would do there if you're playing trickster. If you're doing saboteur, I really love saboteur. I would be going into magma mines. So I would be taking shrapnel specialist, and then I don't know, be taking the pyromantic stuff for the immune and just all the stuff for that build, which would be fine. But yeah, guys, this is straightforward, easy to do, just super fun to play, man. So this is the build. I wanted to bring this. Let me know down in the comments, guys, what you think. Give me some suggestions here. Maybe there's something else I'm missing out. Ways I can prove this during a league start. Because like I had to keep, you know, all my stuff in here. So as I'm playing, these are the only resources that I can use to try to use what gear and stuff I find, or what I, you know, scrolls I can buy from the vendors, etc. So let me know if you guys like it, like the video, comment down below, and as always, stay gaming. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.